J Hardcore Boxing News, and that's what's up, man. And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is Dollar.
Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News. What you got going on, bro? We out of here. It's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning. And if you can hear the sound of my voice right now, that is letting me know that God is giving you the opportunity to do it one more again, man. He is giving you another grand opportunity, man, to get it right. I'm so glad to be in the number. I'm so glad that I was woken up this morning. And if you can hear me right now, you have got that same blessing, man. And let's not squander it, man. Some didn't make it this morning. You dig? And that's just real facts, man. So, I mean, take every new day that God has granted us above ground as a new beginning, man. Yes, indeed. I always talk about the reset, about face, turn around, start something new, man. And I'm more than sure that you can do it, because we can do it together here in the Hangout. But before we go any further, man, let's go ahead and get some morning motivation. And after that, we're going to find out who's hanging out on this hump day. Yes, indeed. It's Wednesday, baby. And in the middle of the week, man, in the middle of the week, let's get some motivation. Let's go.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make in life is no move at all. Just step back and get quiet. Because silence isn't weakness. It's strength under control. It's pain turned into wisdom. It's discipline wrapped in patience. You see, there comes a point in your life when you stop chasing people. You stop explaining yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you, and you start focusing on you, your peace, your growth, your calling. You learn that not every battle is yours to fight. Not every insult deserves your attention. Not every person is meant to go where you're going. And that's when it happens. That's when everything starts to shift. You ever sit in a room full of noise, people talking, opinions flying, chaos swirling, and feel like your spirit is telling you to just be still? That's not you being weak. That's your soul whispering, let them talk, let them spin, let them guess. Because silence, real silence, is a form of strength most people will never understand. In a world that tells you to react, to post, to clap back, to scream your side of the story, silence becomes a rare and dangerous discipline. People will call you distant. They'll call you cold. They'll say you've changed. And you know what? They're right. You have changed. You've grown. You've learned that peace is not found in proving points. It's found in knowing who you are without having to announce it. That's maturity. That's power. And most of all, that's freedom. There is a special kind of energy in the one who doesn't respond. The one who no longer feels the need to defend every move, explain every step, justify every decision. You start realizing that not everyone is worthy of your energy. Some people are just noise in your journey.
Amen. And a boom shagalacment to that. For sure, man. Yes, indeed. Sometimes just shut. Hey, y'all, how everybody doing this morning, man? I hope everybody is fine and fabulous, man, and just living that dream, to be truthfully honest, that God has given us, man. Before we even go any further, man, I just want to shed some light on a couple of our members of the Hangout that are in the hospital right now. I feel like how the church say the sick and the shut in. Two of my close friends, man, Christine Givens, she's in the hospital right now, recovering. She had a surgery. And my big homie, Banky Pounds, had a heart attack, y'all. and he's also recovering. He had a procedure yesterday, man, and I just want y'all to definitely keep them in your prayers, man, because I truly believe in prayers, and I know you all do too as well. So let's keep Miss Givens and also Banky Pounds in our prayers right now, that they get strong, they get healthy, and they continue on moving on in this journey that we have called life, man, for sure. Uh, man, just hearing that Banky had a heart attack just blew me, because dude is in great shape, exercise, and this, that, and the third, man. But it ended up being his cholesterol, man, and we gotta do better when it comes to eating, especially me. Especially me. I know Senior saying something right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be truthfully honest. That really woke me up when I heard that he had a heart attack, man. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke with him yesterday, and man, he sound weak but yet strong. You know what I'm saying? And we all gotta look at we are what we eat, man. To be truthfully honest, man. So let's do better. He said you gotta stop taste testing when you're dashing. I don't do that, Senior. I don't do that at all, because I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. And I do know you reap what you sow. Senior is responding to a video that I put in the Apple chat yesterday. I might even put it in here, about this guy that says he's a comedian, and he was talking about he's a door dasher as well. And he was talking about when people don't give him his 20% tip, how he deals with it, man. Maybe I'll play that for y'all a little bit later, man. But today it is Wednesday. It is hump day. Yes, indeedy, man. Are you getting your hump on today, man? Man, these Wednesdays come quick. Seems like we was just on Wednesday.
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
It's hump day. Yes, indeed. How many of y'all getting y'all hump on today, man? Getting through this day. I know you can. I know you will, man. And we're going to continue on pushing on. You see what the topic and title is. Fight Week. Brian Norman Jr. versus JIN SASAKI. Down in Japan, man. You never know where boxing might take you, man. So shout out to Brian Norman defending his belt in Japan. That Japan is on my list. I don't call it a bucket list. I call it because it's one of them things. I'm just gonna go. You did. So Japan is definitely on my list. I want to go to Okinawa, man. They say that some of the most oldest people in the world are in Okinawa. You know what I mean? I would love to be able to have conversations with some of that deep wisdom in Japan, man, for sure. So that is definitely on my list, and I will make that trip, God willing, for sure. That in Italy, man, because I want to go to Italy and do a food tour. Because it seems like they just appreciate food so much in Italy, man. So you dig? I definitely want to go there as well. All right, let's find out who is hanging out this morning, man. Who in the building, man? We already know who was the first person in the building. I don't even have to look. It's him, y'all. It's Mike Rim. He is the first one in the building. And let's find out what he had to say this morning. He said, "Good morning, everybody. Hump day." Yes, indeed. It is definitely hump day, man, for sure. Definitely hump day. All right, all right. Who's next, man? Who's the next person in the building? Wow. Let me find out. All Access International Senior McCobb was next in the building. He said, "Good morning, family." And he means that too, because that brother is definitely about family and loyalty, man. He don't call people family quickly. Trust and believe that. Next, we got all things hashtag AMC FSG. Said blessing hardcore boxing hangout. Hit that like button. What he said, y'all. For sure. All right, who else up here? Macau B, what up? He said, what up, Jay? Salute to the Chatterman. Yes, indeed. Then we got my little big homie, Real Prison Talk with Tommy, man. Man, him and little Vanda, man, they gave me a little call yesterday while I was out dashing, made my evening, man. Him and his son, man, that was so precious, man. They took time out of their life, gave me a call, hung out with me while I was dashing for a minute, and I appreciate that, Tampa Tommy, for sure, bringing nephew on. Without a hey, nephew like FaceTiming too, boy. He loved FaceTiming. He was just as giggly and everything. Baltimore's own Lewis 4500 in the building said, yo, 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 good morning, hardcore boxing. Good morning back at you. Macau B said, hey, man, I needed that word. Well, I'm glad it hit you, my guy, for sure. Yes, indeed. I love when a seed hit ground. For sure. Without a doubt. Who else up in here, man? Who else up in here this morning? Mike Rim said prayers for a speedy and healthy recovery, for sure. We got BJ33 in the building, says salute Jay and hardcore family. Okay. Then we got the ever so lovely Melanin Queen 27 said be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Hardcore Boxing News. The Cash App is Hardcore Boxing News 1 and also Hardcore Boxing News. Either one works. You can test it out if you like, for sure. See who else up in here this morning, man. Let's see. Mike Grimm said 33 years of prison food will catch up with you. How about that? How about that? The senior said that scrapple come through, you might risk it all. Nah, you know, I actually haven't had scrapple in over a month now, senior. Over a month. How about that there, fella? Being in boxing news in the building says salute Brian Norman holding that belt hostage, running from the boots. Okay, okay. My little big homie in the building, just do boxing, says peace, big homie. Respect to the Hangout family. 4 o'clock shorty is in the building. I know Mama Do is somewhere riding through with baby Jew this morning. Salute to you as well, Queen. For sure. Senior said, yep, I stopped getting my hump on to tell y'all good morning. Okay, senior. Like, wait a minute, baby. Picture that one. There it is, man. It look like I got everybody that I can see. Let's shout out to the people we can see. Shout out to the mighty warriors. Y'all know who they are. The ones that like to watch. Yes, indeed. Shout out to my mighty warriors, man. And also shout out to the peekaboo community, man. You know who you are, peekaboo. Ah, yeah, I see you, man. Yes, indeed. Let's get some of that peekabooism real quick. Peekaboo. Yeah, one more time. One more time. For sure, man. Yesterday, I actually sat and watched myself on the show. I never watched the show. I never watched the show, and I know that's bad, you know what I mean? But I hate watching myself on TV or video, whatever you call this. You dig? But I did watch the show yesterday, and I enjoyed watching the show. It wasn't as bad as I thought. MMA Boxing Addict is back in the building. Had to get just a little bit more. He said, love the morning show, man. I appreciate that. Without a doubt, man. For sure. Look at being in boxing news. Look like he about to take flight again. He said, thanks, Melanin Queen. I'm at the crib, packing, preparing for Montreal tomorrow. See, that boy always on the move. Always on the move, man, for sure. Shout out to being in boxing news. Always making moves, man, for sure. Matter of fact, let me BNN sent some food porn yesterday to the Hangout. He sent some food porn to the Hangout yesterday to the Apple chat. So let me see if I can find that picturement, man. Let me see if I can find that picturement. I remember it being some type of rice and. Well, I tell you what. How about I just show it and y'all tell me. BNN, what you got right here, man? It looked like some shrimp and some rice and what you got there, man? Tell us what this meal was right there, man. It looks scrumptious, delicious, man. I love meals that have a lot of sauce in it and everything. What is that particular meal? Is that shrimp right there? I guess he will let us know. Lewis 4500 said, let's talk fashion, salute. The super producer in the building. He said, shrimp etouffee. Okay, excuse me. Let's talk fashion. Rebo is in the building. He said, hey, I'm in the building. All right, there it is. And Mama Do is in here too, like I thought she was, driving through. She said, peace and blessings to everyone driving to work. Be great. Looking good, Godfather. Appreciate that, sis. For sure. Yes, indeed. I got to get up there and see Baby Do and the rest of the crew. Yes, indeed. Fresh Baker in the building. What up, Fresh Baker? Yes, indeed. I see you in here. Where the boxing queen at? I know she lurking somewhere. Let me find out you playing peekaboo, girl. You playing peekaboo? How many of y'all out here peekaboo? Where Angry White Man at? D1 and also William Old School. Let me find out y'all peekabooing. I know D1 working like 900 hours a day now. He said jambalaya and shrimp etouffee. Okay. Fresh Bacon said I made some etouffee a couple of weeks ago. Put that over some catfish. It was scrumpy delicious. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Ooh, Lord. I might have to. I'm going to tell you, ever since I've been doing a lot of working lately, I ain't really been doing any cooking, man. I did make my Father's Day meal, though. I did make that the other day. You dig? But, yeah, I might have to. Maybe this weekend I'll do some cooking this weekend, man. You know, that's my relaxation. But since Mom's moved in, she be doing a lot of cooking. Yeah, she be making me breakfast every morning, damn near. She baking me to death, y'all. I'm gonna have to slow down on that poke. I'm gonna have to slow down on that poke for sure. But yeah, what y'all got going on, man? Everybody doing well, fine, and fabulous. Are you ready for this fight? That is on Juneteenth, which is tomorrow. Yeah. It's tomorrow, man. Fight week, Brian Norman versus JIN Sasaki in Japan, man, for sure. The champ traveled. Back in the day, you didn't get that a lot where you see the champ travel. Lewis 4500 said, I made some turkey spaghetti last night. Okay. All right. Well, make sure y'all start sending me these pics, man. Y'all know I like them pics, man. That food porn, man. Y'all know I like the food porn for sure. But speaking of pics, man, let's see our guy, man. Our guy, Mr. Pick himself. Let me see, where is it at? I know I got a look, wait. Is it? Wait. Hold it. Where that B3 Picks at, man? Let's get it.
Yo, my boy B3 Picks, you did it again. Another one. You see how you got your boy? You see how you got your boy? I'm taking my girl out tonight, baby. We going to Sizzler tonight, baby.
Yo, Picks, come on out tonight,
Yo, Picks. Thank you, man. I ain't mean to run up on your house like this, but man, you could have met me halfway back there. You remember, we locked in every week. Yo, Picks, man, I gotta at least bless you with 100, man. You hooked me up. Nah, man, you enjoy that, man. Don't spend it all in one place. Make sure you keep tapping in with B3 Picks. Listen, man, you a real one, man. I'm always gonna be tapped in with B3 Boxing Picks. Let's go, bro. Let's do another one. It's cash money. One more thing. You made that bitch 3 picks? That boy good. Let's go green.
I love the creativity, man. I love the creativity, man. B3 picks, man. If you ain't jumped on, do that, man, for sure. Got a fight coming up this week. Hey, a great time to go green with B3 picks, man. Make sure that y'all do that. Uh-oh, I see a foundational shorty in the building. I'm talking about the professor. I'm talking about Al Booger's in the building. Salute to you, Al Booger. Always a pleasure to see the professor, man, for sure. He said, yo, salute, Jay. Cool, for sure. Rise Podcast said, hold up. When B3 turned into one of the cool kids. Hey, that's what the hangout do to you, man. That's what's up, man. I love when I see people developing, man, that's from the JBT. Just boxing talk. That's all, man. But we done seen so many channels derived from JBT, man. Just boxing talk, man. And I love seeing it, man. Speaking of a channel that arrived from the JBT, our guy, the super producer, Remo. You know it's Wednesday, y'all. So y'all know on Wednesday, Remo does his thing, man. He does his thing on Wednesdays, and I'm pretty much sure he will be doing it again today. So let's find out what Remo got going on today at 10 a.m.
Reason that, Wale even had to really say nothing to Casanat about, him really not knowing who he was. Casanat is really a young kid, man. I think when Wale was at his peak, Casanat was maybe 8, 9 years old.
That shit making me look crazy right now. Just let you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. It's
Oh, my bad, bro.
They running with it, but we'll talk later.
You came in here all blue.
So for him not to know and be familiar with him visually makes sense, because there's a lot of people that I should know what they look like versus what I hear them, and I'm familiar with a song, but I might not who. It's the same sense, it's the same vein. So I'm not 100% mad at it, but that's another example of like a PR cleanup. So now Wale is dropping pictures and got me looking crazy out.
The super producer Remo, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in at 10 a.m. today, right after the hangout, man. You just go straight in for sure, man, and see if they fashion or clashing over there for sure. But listen here, man, I see another foundational shorty done walked in the building. The mayor is in the building. Kareem Hassan said, Grand Rising, my family. Please show your appreciation. And I forgot. I ain't going back and forth with you either. I know that's right. Appreciation. Big love to all. Shout out from the mayor, man. Without the mayor, the hangout for sure. What up, peeps? I hope everybody is having a great day thus far, man. I woke up to a flat tire, man. So, man, thank God, man. You did. It could have been an engine no good or something like that. For the last 2 days, man, it seemed like every morning is something trying to stop my dashing, man. Yesterday, my son locked me out of my car. He used my car to jump his car, and I went and couldn't get in my car because I only used my ignition key, and I can't find the other keys that open the door. You did. So I'm going to have to find, I remember them dropping them. Can't remember where I dropped them, but I didn't pick them up when I actually dropped them. And then I can't remember where I did it. But it is what it is. So I spent 2 hours yesterday trying to get into that car. And what I realized is Toyota does a very good job with anti-theft. It took me literally 2 hours to get into that car yesterday, man. You dig? And I mean, trust me, I went through it. I'm brainstorming. I'm assessing the situation. You know what I mean? Then you know, Mama Hardcore had to come out there and try to do something. I'm like, it is what it is, man. But I eventually got into it, man, for sure. I ain't letting nothing slow me down. Keep it moving, man, without a doubt. Kareem Hassan say the #1 queen, all love, all the time. He talking to our best moderator in the world. Yes, indeed. But what up, peeps? What's going on? Anybody doing anything fine in Fabtabulous this weekend, man? I already see that B&M Boxing News is going to Montreal. And if you don't know, I believe that's Canada, y'all, for sure. He said he's getting out of town, but that ain't nothing new. That man got more frequent flyer miles than frequent flyers has flies, man. Yeah, I know. Just cancel that one. Just cancel that one, man, for sure. Hey, you know, always like showing some funnies, man. So I came across these two kids, man. And, they had me cracking up. They were funny to me, so hopefully they are funny to you all as well. I'm pretty much sure y'all probably seen them online before as well. Wait a minute. Hold it. Why don't... Wait a... Hold on, man. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to re-put them up. I don't know why they didn't. Bear with me 1 second while I grab them up. You did. It takes nothing but un momento. Un momento, por favor. Getting that together. But yeah, man, anybody doing anything special this weekend? Anybody, getting married or going to something like that, or doing a barbecue this weekend that I didn't get an invitation to, or what y'all got going on this weekend? Who doing anything fun this weekend, man? Getting together with the fellas or something and doing a fellas weekend. Remo known for that. Remo and them be gone. I don't never get an invitation, man. I guess he feel I'm too old. That I'm too old for him to be hanging out with or something. You dig? Him and the guys get together and go and do these elaborate fellas weekend, man. I never get an invitation. But I digress. I digress. You dig? But yeah, anybody got anything great going on this weekend, man? Let me check the comments and see what y'all got going on. BJ33 say fishing and hiking up in the cabins and woods. Oh man, another invitation I did not get. I like fishing and hiking. More fishing than hiking though, but I like cabins in the woods. Man, I hope you have a great time. Mama Do said the dudes are moving this weekend. Okay. Well, I pray for a successful move, without a doubt. Okay. Lewis 4500 say my birthday is Saturday. But that means we need to celebrate your birthday Friday, since the hangout is not on Saturday. So Lewis 4500, we're gonna celebrate your birthday Friday. How old you gonna be, bruh? Let me know how old you gonna be, man. So I know how many times I gotta beat that bag up, Jack. Cut Creator said he going fishing on a charter in the Gulf. Okay. Another invitation I didn't get, but that's okay. Okay, you 52. All right. 52, boy. When you turn 52, boy, you be figuring it out. I'm gonna tell you start figuring it out at 52, man, for sure. But yeah, man, I got the youngsters video, man. I'm gonna play that for y'all right now. Check this out. Hey yo, what's so funny, man? That's used to be my house, man. We have Lil J and David, man, and they be rumbling, man. They used to be rumbling big time, man. And me and my wife, we used to be in each corner, you know what I'm saying? But Jay the oldest, but yeah, he was the smallest. So it got to a point one day, Jay just stopped and started going up the steps. We like, Jay, where you going? He said, I'm going to go get my hammer. And at that point, we stopped letting them do that. But yeah, man, it was a rematch to this. It was a rematch, man. So y'all got to see the rematch. Here go the rematch real quick, y'all. Yo, that little girl ain't no joke. That little girl ain't no joke. She did that. Hey, yo, I tell you what, it was more excitement in that clip than it was in the whole Shakur Stevenson fight, right? Hey, don't beat me up, y'all. Don't. Yo, got created say she hitting behind the head. Yo, their ass was rumbling, man. They were truly. Hey, it was a knockdown with a punch. Yo, man, you gotta love kids, man. But trust and believe, man, that little girl probably will be middleweight champion. Yo, they was definitely going at it. I see when I played that, I was able to see both of those. But when I played Remo's and when I played B3s, I didn't see it. Was the visual up for both of those videos, or was it just audio? Because it didn't show up on my screen right here. Somebody update me. If y'all was able to see both Remo and B3 video, give me a thumbs up on that just to let me know, because it didn't show up on my side, y'all. Didn't show up on my side. But yeah, man, we got Fight Week. We got Brian Norman Jr. We got JIN SASAKI. They both made weight. They both made weight, and I believe the weight was 146.8 for the both of them. 146.8 for the both of them, y'all. And they will be fighting in Japan tomorrow, Juneteenth, y'all. And if you're interested in seeing that fight, you need to get your ass up at least 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, and you'll be able to see that on ESPN. I don't think it was going to be on Plus, because normally they have the smaller fights on ESPN Plus, and the regular fight will be on the what you call. Hey, I was, I'm always scrolling and stuff, and they were showing the new Tesla that will be here by 2027. And I thought it was pretty interesting. So I wanted to show you all what they got going on. I think I might like this one. Check it out, y'all.
Cab. It will go into production in 2026 and be available for commercial use in 2027. I'm told it will cost between $25,000 and $30,000. And look at this, it's completely autonomous. You have no steering wheel, no pedal, no buttons, nothing other than one screen to share for the two passengers. But it'll also be B2C, meaning you can buy it and this could be your go-to vehicle. Imagine you own this cyber cab. It drives you to your office, but then instead of parking in your office, and instead of maybe having to pay $10 or $20 for parking in case you live in like San Francisco or New York, you can actually just say, hey, keep driving, go drive back to my house. Or you can even turn it into a cab mode and it can go and pick up passengers, and you can actually make some side income off of your Tesla car while you're busy at work, and then the car can come and pick you up at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be like I either own and drive my own car, or I don't own a car and I have self-driving cars, taxis, robo-taxis driving me around. No, there's actually a mixed model. There's a hybrid model. Now, about 70% of all rides in big cities constitute of just 1 to 2 people. So that's why the Cybercab is just a 2-passenger seat. They're like, you know what, we're just gonna optimize for the majority of rides, which is 2 or less people. We're not gonna have more seats than that. So then in the back, they're gonna have a place for bags. They can have up to 4 bags. Robo-taxis are also launching presumably in Austin, Texas very soon, but those appear to be mostly Model Ys. You won't see this until 2027. Inside it looks insane, literally the most minimalistic thing I've ever seen inside a car. And I'm curious to see what kind of configurations they're gonna allow, because imagine if I don't have to drive my car and I'm gonna be in this car, let's say for an hour sitting in LA traffic, I'm probably gonna want like a desk or something. I'm gonna want.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If I could get that car for 30 grand and send it out and do DoorDashing for me, I'm with it. Yo, I kid you not, man. Come on, man. We got to get with the times. I see Jay Dixon said, no thanks. Cut Creator One say, man, you trying to the DoorDash in a Tesla? Hell yeah. First of all, you ain't got to pay for no gas. It's all electric. So you're saving money right there. You're saving money right there. I can send it out and let it go out and do the work. I could be in the house doing something else, multitasking, man. I don't know, man. I think I might be down with that one, Jack, for sure. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Would you get this car? Would you get this car, man? It has no steering wheel, no brakes, no nothing. But are you willing to allow a machine to take total control of your life like that? That's the biggest thing right there. Are you willing to have enough faith in this vehicle? He said, who's going to pick up the food? Hey, man, I'm pretty much sure they'll figure it out. The people that, if let's say I send it to Chick-fil-A, they already got people to bring food out to your car already. You know what I'm saying? So they'll just I have it pull up in that lane. They drop the food off. And then the people that you drop it off to the house, they got to bring their lazy ass out and get the food out the car. Hey, Cut Creator, man, I got this all figured out, bro. I got it figured out. 30 grand? Can't beat that, man. And the car can work and pay for itself. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be riding around there. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I mean? I don't know if I want that something that had that much control. I don't even like really riding with people in their own car, man. Yeah, they scare the hell out of me. Like Senior scared the hell out of me when he driving. You did. Senior, I kid you not, man. While he's driving the car, this is him. This is him as he's driving his car, y'all. Never looks at the damn road or nothing, man. Scares the shit out of me. No, and I'm gonna be honest. It ain't like we've been in no accidents or close to one. I mean, he did tear off the side view mirror one time, but other than that, he's a pretty decent driver, but it still scares the hell out of me, man. I mean, literally keeps his head down in the phone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm snitching, nigga. Yeah, I am. BBO Sports TV is in the building. Hashtag STN. What's up, baby boy? Away with Son in the building. What up with you? Hope all is fine and fabulous with you. All right, but yeah, man, who y'all got this weekend? Do anybody believe that the Japanese guy can pull a win? You think he can pull a win over on how do you call him? Ben Noble? No, Brian Norman. On Brian Norman, do y'all think he can pull it off, man? You never know, man. You never any given, and they in Japan. Definitely a good way to get robbed. Definitely a good way to get robbed, man. Go all the way to Japan, and you let this guy go the distance with you, and they steal that belt off you. Anything is possible, but the kid said he's in great shape. He's ready to roll, man. Matter of fact, here's the I like that face off, man. You can tell a lot in the face off, man. And let me tell you something. The Japanese kid, I see some grit in him. I see some grit in him, man. And he definitely kept his eye on him, man. He didn't look away or anything. You dig? I seen right here in his chin, it was bulging like he was gritting his teeth, man. So I don't know, man. It looked like we might get a good one this weekend. If I'm not mistaken, this kid got like 17 KOs, but we don't know who he been KOing, though. We don't know who he been KOing, man. You dig? So you know how that is, man. Matchmaking is everything. Matchmaking is everything. Hey, what do y'all think about this fight that's coming up with Jake Paul? He's supposed to be fighting Chavez Jr. I'm gonna tell you, man, Chavez Jr. became a big disappointment, man. He became a huge disappointment. You know what I mean? Because actually it seemed like he was started out as a decent fighter. But I think his biggest problem was discipline, man. He had none. He had none. And I think it comes from silver spoonism. yeah, silver spoonism, man. And you know, man, he always had weight problems. I think he got popped a couple of times because of drugs and this, that, and the third. But man, his father was one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time, man. And this kid pretty much did everything he could to tarnish his father's name. Well, he's fighting Jake Paul. And now, technically, I feel that Chavez Jr. has more skills. But yet, since he's been out the game so much and has no discipline, I really feel, though, that him getting beat up by Jake Paul is horrible. It's horrible. Jay Dixon says, Chavez Jr. could have been a Dallas Cowboy the way he played with his nose. Hey, Jay, don't be putting that disdain on my Cowboys, man. BBO said it will be sushi rolls everywhere. Whatever, man. Anonymous said, did Norman Jr. win? No, he won't be fighting till tomorrow, Anonymous. And Anonymous, we want to welcome you to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Anonymous, we're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Hey, Anonymous, we only got one rule around here, no hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody's mom up in here, Anonymous. Other than that, we want to welcome you to the Hangout. And his first Hangout chat is, did Norman Jr. win? No, he'll be fighting tomorrow, 4 a.m. Eastern time. 4 a.m. Eastern time. Nah, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. It's gonna be tomorrow, man. And yeah. 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Hey, if you're on the East Coast, god damn, that fight would be, what's that, 3 hour difference? So that would be 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Yeah. So yeah, man, we get some early fighting. Claymore Rain, what up, boy? Been a minute. He says, salute Hardcore Boxing News. Long time no see. I hope all is well. I've been here. Where you been at, bro? I've been here. Good to see you, my brother. It's always a pleasure to see you, for sure. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, man. I love you. Never know who's gonna pop in the hangout in the morning, man, for sure. He said been sleeping. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Jack. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know I came in last night and passed out. Yeah, I came in last night and passed out. My mom said it rained all night. I had no clue that it had rained last night. Yeah, I had no clue that it rained last night, man. But she said it rained all night and it was thundering, and I ain't hear none of that at all. Hey, some of y'all just getting in here, man. I let people earlier know that 2 of our people are in the hospital right now. Miss Christine Gibbons is in the hospital right now. She had a surgery. And my big homie, Banky Pounds, he had a heart attack. You dig? So y'all make sure y'all keep them in y'all prayers, man. Both of them are recovering well. You dig? But, you know, I believe in prayer, man. So let's make sure that we all pray for our hangout members, man. Claymore Rain said, question, is that fight between Norman and SASAKI tomorrow morning or Friday morning? It's tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. Eastern time. 4 a.m. Eastern time on ESPN. 4 a.m. Eastern time, man, for sure. So, yeah, I make sure y'all check that out, man. I love catching those Japanese fights, man. That'd be early in the damn morning. Early in the morning, man, for sure. Let's see what else. Hey, your boy Jake Paul, man, he's always got something going on. Let me show you what he got going on right now, y'all. Hold on. Did I get it? Wait a minute. Jake Paul with his maybe I didn't get that loaded in. Did I get that loaded in? Let me see.
Can Chavez do this? Here we go. DW at Walmart.
Let's go. Okay, let's see.
Kid is a marketing genius, man. Everything, he got the Midas touch. Everything he touched these days turning to gold, man. You see how when he hit that thing and he ended up standing up right beside the bag, man. Great advertising. You dig? He just signed somebody else also to most valuable promotion. He is sweeping up all the women fighters, man. Yes, indeed. They calling Jake Paul the pimp of the women boxing, man. Because he look. It ain't gonna be a women's boxer out there, man, that is not signed to most valuable promotions, man. And he's cornering the market. It's smart what he's doing. He has no competition at all. He's gathering up all the women and he's paying them hellacious amount of money, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he steals Clarissa Shields. I know she's big loyal to her promoter, man, but money talk, bullshit run America, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if he get Clarissa Shields too, man. Matter of fact, Clarissa Shields, she got a fight coming up soon. She's gonna be fighting a young lady. And the young lady admitted that she's scared of Clarissa Shields and she's willing to attack her fears. I mean, I ain't never heard that before where you actually tell somebody that you're about to fight that you're scared of them. But these days in boxing, I'm not surprised of anything that happens. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into what's happening in the world of boxing today. Let's find out what we got going on in the world of boxing this morning, y'all. First of all, what do we have, y'all? Let's see. First of all, it's hump day. Yes, indeed. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all hump on today, man. For sure, without a doubt. But rumor has it that Gary Russell Jr. is about to return, y'all, versus Giovanni Gonzalez. The rumor for July the 19th on the Pacquiao versus Barrios undercard. What do y'all think, man? Gary Russell Jr. has not fought in God knows when, man. And it looks like he's returning back to the fold to fight again, man. And good card to come back on. Manny Pacquiao versus Barrios. Are y'all interested in this fight right here? Oh, man, I got this pain on my back. Boy. Check it out, boy. Get it checked out. All right, y'all. What's next, man? Brian Norman doesn't see Jerron Ennis bout as a missed opportunity. How can it not be a missed opportunity? First of all, it was a fight that you were going to get paid more money than you've ever made, and probably more money that you'd have made between this fight and your last fight that you just had put together. I'm more sure that fight with Ennis still would have got you more money. But I digress. Man. You know what I mean? I hope that eventually we get that fight. And obviously, Boots is still trying to get that fight because he's not going to 54 yet. Or is he? I've been hearing back and forth with it. I've been hearing back and forth, man. So I don't know. But I still like this fight, man, because actually I see that Brian Norman is getting better. You know, I did speak to a few people, man, that was actually at the sparring match with him and Boots, man. And everybody that I spoke with about that sparring that was actually there said that Boots beat the shiznick out of Brian Norman. And if that's to be true, it makes sense why he is not quick to run a jump back in the ring with Boots, especially if he got wiped in sparring. Jay, you know, that's just sparring, whatever. Nobody want to lose a sparring match. So trust me, they fighting. So Behind the Hands TV said Brian Norman and Boots spar 4 different times. I'm pretty much sure they probably have. I just know about the one that I heard about at Bosey's gym. Cut Creator said Boots is going to 54. He don't want to fight Brian Norman. Yeah, we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out, because I know he said that he wanted to go undisputed. You dig? I know that was one of the things that he was interested in doing. I like this fight. I do. First of all, I like the improvement in Brian Norman. I like the improvement. I like the confidence in Brian Norman. I like that he's speaking more now instead of being behind in his father's shadow. All that plays a significant role. So I'm happy that he's doing that. Then on the flip side, when it comes to Boots, I'm not seeing the Boots that I used to see. Now, I don't know, is that because of the competition getting more stiffer? Or it's because he takes so much risk? Or, but he's getting hit way more than he used to. He's getting hit way more than he used to. So, with that being said, I really think this makes this a real good fight. So I hope that we get this fight, man, because I think it would be interesting. I think it will be interesting, and hopefully we will get it. Behind the Hands TV said Eddie wants Boots at 54 to make room for his Conor Ben experiment at 47. Okay. Prison Talk with Tommy said, I said a long time ago, Bud moves on, Boots will move up. If Bud was still at 54, Boots would stay at 47. Cut Creator say, watch the Andy Hearn interview. Okay. All right, y'all, let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. What we got next? Deontay Wilder never thought about retiring after the losing streak. Hey, when I look at it, if they still want to pay you that bread, that do re mi fa sol la ti, keep getting it. Keep getting it, man. When it's raining, get buckets, man. I like Deontay Wilder. He brought us a lot of excitement in the heavyweight division back in the day, man. So salute to him. You dig? Heard he's a pretty neat guy. I was talking to my big homie Banky, and he said, man, him and Deontay sat on the phone for about half an hour, man. And he was telling me about the conversation and things that Deontay saying he's still trying to get done. So we're going to see. But shout out to our Wilder, man, for sure. What we got next? Can Cepeda force Stevenson to be exciting? I think we're going to get a good fight with Cepeda and Shakur. I heard of the story of the little boy that cried wolf, and we have heard Shakur say many a times that he's going to do this, knock somebody out, this, that, and the third, and it hasn't happened. But yet, I'm still believing the hype. I can't even call it hype because the kid can fight. And then our brother behind the Hands TV lately is saying he's been watching Shakur at camp, and he's been impressed. Okay, and I know he's not just saying that just to be talking, and I have heard about Shakur in camp and how he ain't no, and I heard how he knocked out Keyshawn in camp. You know what I'm saying? So Shakur can be exciting, but he does believe in the sweet science, and that's to hit and not get hit. He's excellent with control and range and distance. You know what I'm saying? Feet are nice. And he got power, obviously, to make you respect him. Because still, nobody just running down on him. Ain't nobody just running down on him. So, I think we get an interesting fight. We might even get a stoppage in this fight, y'all. We might get a stoppage in this fight, man. Because Zepeda's there to be hit. We seen Farmer put him on his assicle. So don't be surprised if Shakur put him on his back pockets, man. All right, moving on. Arthur Beterbiev, radical transformation. why his new southpaw stance could be the key to beating Dmitry Bivol. Okay. Trying something new. Now, y'all know I ain't interested in this fight at all. You dig? I done seen what I need to see. I called it each time. Even when they called the first one a draw, I still felt that Bivol beat him. Second time, definitely beat him. And I feel, though, that we get the same fight again. Now, there's always a puncher's chance, especially when you got a guy like Beterbiev that's punching through walls. Now you're going to switch up your stance at the back nine of your career? Who does that? If you thought you won the fight, why are you changing it up? I think we get the same thing. Bivol beats by unanimous decision this time, y'all. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. At all. Fans slam Ryan Garcia for blaming alcoholism and bipolar depression for Rolly Romero fight loss in New York City. Wait a minute. Pump your brakes. I thought we were told that this camp, it wasn't no alcoholism. He had got his stuff in check with the mental health. He was seeking counseling, this, that, and the third. So you're telling me now that he's blaming it on alcoholism again and bipolar? Come on, Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia needs some real men in his life. That's what he needs. He needs some real brothers in his life that smacks him in the behind his head and tell him to get his ass in order and stop being a damn jerk and kick him in his ass. He needs some of them type of guys in his life, man, that ain't wooed by the money, that ain't no yes men. You know what I'm saying? And tell him how much an asshole he's being right now and how he's wasting his talents. That's what Ryan Garcia needs right now. He needs some real ones in his life, because obviously he got a bunch of yes people in his life, man, and allowing this kid to do whatever he's big and bad enough to do, which is a talented kid. You don't amass that type of money being dumb. He understands how to move the meter in YouTube. Good looking kid, man, and he can fight. He got the world by his short and curlies, man, and yet he want to blow it all. I'm going to be honest. I ain't got no love for him. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get help. The best help out there, because you got the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti to get you what you need. So he going to eventually keep on doing the same stuff, man. And people going to stop wanting to see you. I.e. Adrian Broner. I'm telling you, man, this wasted talent is crazy, man. Moving on. I'm sorry, y'all. Johnny Nelson predicts Usyk will stop Dubois again July the 19th on the rematch. I beg to differ in this one. I like the improvement Triple D has made in 2024. I see a confident kid now. I see a kid that's working hard now. Is Usyk more skillful? For sure. This is the heavyweight division, man. He's going to have to be a bully. He got to stay in Usyk's grill. He cannot allow him time to think. He needs to use his size against Usyk, man. He needs to be on Usyk like white on rice. And he needs to be in the best condition he's ever been. He needs to be an unstoppable machine against Usyk to have a chance. You can't give Usyk any space. You got to be in his video at all times and throwing punches from everywhere and utilizing your size to have a chance. And you damn sure better go back to the body. If Triple D can add this to his arsenal, I think he can walk away with the belts. It's a big if. It's a big if. But I think it's possible, man. I think it's possible, man. What y'all think? Put it in the chat, man. Put it in the chat. Y'all tell me what y'all think. What we got next? Sam Noakes faces an uphill battle against undefeated power puncher Abdullah Mason for the WBO Lightweight Championship. Definitely an uphill battle. This kid is steamrolling everybody and has a strong chance to get in the belt of it, man. I like the kid. He gets better every time. He's confident, good-looking kid. Can definitely, in another year or two, compete with the top 5, top 3. I don't think he's ready now. No. You're going to have to get ready, especially if you grab a belt. But I like this kid, Abdullah Mason, man. I like him a lot. Coach Kenny looks at him real high as well, man. Coach Kenny raves about this kid. Definitely raves about this kid. They have to step up his competition, man. You is only as good as your last opponent, man. And he needs to get in there with some people that can really iron sharpens iron, y'all. Simple as that. So he needs to be in there with some people that's going to challenge him, that's going to make him think. Some people that can really punch. One thing about being in the ring with a puncher, man, it creates composure. It creates composure, man, because you ain't just gonna be rushing in that kitchen. Nah, a puncher will make you think more. You did, and we've seen him been put on his assicle, man. One of his best fights, actually. Remember the dude he was fighting, y'all, that had the duck bill on the back of his head, man? Yo, that was crazy work, man. He ain't got no best friends either. Let him come out there like that, man. But maybe it's a cultural thing. So I digress. All right, y'all. Moving on. Norman Jr. versus Sasaki. Is Brian Norman Jr. ducking Boots Ennis? I think he ain't rushing. I don't think he's rushing. I don't think none of these fighters are afraid of each other. But I do believe he wants to get his bread, as much bread as possible, before he fights Boots. And Boots will be the cherry on top. So, no, I don't think he's ducking them, but I just don't think he wanted to fight him just then. And as we know, he couldn't afford Boots back then anyway. We had his father on the show, and his father said on our show that his son wasn't going to be able to fight anyway because his son had to have surgery. So all that negotiation and all that, y'all like that word, negotiation, was all clout chasing because it would never have happened. Just like when he ended up was supposed to fight that guy in Norfolk. He couldn't for the simple fact he had surgery. So it was all just poppycock, y'all. Yeah, I said it, poppycock. Moving on. Daniels is embracing her fear of Clarissa Shields. And I told you about this earlier. The young lady that Clarissa Shields is ready to fight has outwardly said that she's afraid of Clarissa Shields, but yet she's fighting her to embrace the fear. And I get that, you know what I mean? I do stupid stuff like that, you know what I mean? Things that I'm afraid of, I go ahead and do it just to overcome the fear, like fear of heights and things of that nature. I'm real scared of roller coasters. Roller coasters are just a demon. Yeah, roller coasters are from hell, y'all. I don't think I would get on a roller coaster now, being as though I got heart issues. You know what I mean? So I don't think that would be a smart move. You know, I told my youngest son we're supposed to be going to an amusement park this summer. And I told him I doubt if I get on the roller coasters with you. Especially if you want me around for a minute. But yeah, she done said that she's afraid of Clarissa, but she's going to overcome that fear. Much luck to you. You know, I look at Clarissa Shields now, man, and see the size that she is. And I look at her at amazement. Yeah. Because girlfriend is disciplined as hell. Because she's a big girl. But yet she was fighting those real lower classes, man. Yeah. I mean, what? She was fighting, what, 54? Now she, what, 75, 80? She looked like she about 200 pounds now. She had cut down a half a person, man. That's discipline for your ass, man, for sure, man. So shout out to Clarissa Shields. She also said the MMA stuff is over with. She ain't doing that no more. She said she even had her arm broke twice doing that. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess that was something that was on her bucket list. And she said she's done with it now. All right, moving on. De La Hoya and Mosley, 25 years later. I don't know if they're trying to fight again. I hope not. But lately, Mosley's been training with Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, he's gained a lot of weight too. He looks real heavy. Looks like he's about 180 or 200 pounds now. You know, man, he's a short guy. But I don't know. I don't want to see Oscar in the ring. Matter of fact, the last time we seen Oscar, he was holding on to a cane. So I don't think he's going to be doing anything anytime soon. Roberto Duran says, I'm going to live until I'm exactly 100 years old. Well, I hope you do, champ. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to live till I'm 100 years old, man. I think about the pains that I'm having now at 50. I'll be 57 this year. I'm pretty much sure at 100, them pains double. I think I'm cool with 70 or 75, man. I think, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then this statement that I'm about to say might kind of sound kind of morbid. And I ain't rushing it. But I am interested to see the other side, because I truly believe there's another world after this, man. You know what I mean? Just my belief system. You know what I mean? That I believe we shed this body and the spirit goes on. And that's how we get life of infinity. We just live forever. You know, with the heaven or hell thing, wherever where you end up. But yeah, I think I'm interested. Why not? I mean, I ain't trying to, it's things I want to get done in life right now, but I'm not afraid to go, is what I'm saying. you dig, at all, because I know that I believe there's another side. I don't believe that I'll just be in the ground and it's just over and it's darkness forever. I don't believe. I believe there's another life that we will live and it's way better than this one. And I ain't going back and forth to none of y'all about it either. In fact, I ain't been in the chat in a minute. Let me jump in the chat real quick, see what the hell y'all talking about. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more say, once you hit 60, you age 3 years a year. Okay. Jay Dixon said, just take me before I have to have someone wipe me down. Yeah, how about that? SP got beats. Where you been at, man? Our Booker says she was weight drained all those times. Yeah, and she still whipped that ass. Carissa body is a testament for long-term hard work and dedication, for sure. Senior, just because you said it, I'm putting my money on it. I think you're right. Truck beats your high this week, and you heard it here first. Didn't you have one of those cutbacks in the day, Jay? What cutbacks you talking about, Senior? That Mason fight ain't official. Abdullah and Bam, future pound for pound number 1 and 2. Legacy remain, everything else fades. What's up, bro? Good to see you. I feel like Usyk's gonna stop him. Triple D is a new fighter. Dang, on Jay, you ain't got no sympathy for the poor little Ryan. Ain't nothing his fault. It's all mental illness all the time. Bull crap. They got medicine for that. I'm hearing Tank and Roach rematch might not happen because Amazon might drop the PBC deal. Wow. You've been saying that Ryan is all over the place. He definitely crazy. Duvall beats him half to death this time. Not half to death. Okay, y'all tough up in here. SP said, been grinding these watch hours. Laugh out loud. What's good, Jay? So good. If you want to see the other side, get on that roller coaster. Hey, you ain't got no love for me, huh? At all. That's all right, man. Let's finish what's happening in the world of boxing. I got to get out of here anyway. All righty. Breaking news. Jaime McGear's B sample. Same thing. Synthetic testosterone. You don't get synthetic testosterone without putting it in your body. How it got in there, we don't know. But like I said, man, I've never seen a B sample not show up what the A sample is. It'd just be real funny when they always want to see the B sample. Well, there it is, y'all. That's all I got. That's what's happening in the world of boxing today. We got a fight tomorrow morning. We do got Truck Simpson and Jahai Tucker this weekend as well. Make sure y'all stay locked and loaded. You dig? I got to go and change a tire. I came out this morning. My tire was flat. I really believe that young dasher, Wally Henderson, man, been coming and doing stuff to my car, man. So I won't beat him dashing. He probably playing peekaboo right now. Other than that, man, I appreciate Lottie Dottie, everybody that done showed up again for another hardcore party, man. We got the super producer at 10 a.m. Remo. Y'all make sure that y'all lock in and check the super producer out. Matter of fact,
reason that, Wale even had to really say nothing to Castaneda about, him really not knowing who he was. Castaneda is really a young kid, man. I think when Wale would at his peak, Castaneda was maybe 8-9 years old.
That shit making me look crazy right now. I'm just letting you know. What? That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway is. Oh, my bad, bro. They running with it, but we'll talk later. You came in here all blue.
So for him not to know and be familiar with him visually makes sense, because there's a lot of people that I should know what they look like versus what I hear them, and I'm familiar with a song, but I might not who. It's the same sense, it's the same vein. So I'm not 100% mad at it, but that's another example of like a PR cleanup. So now Wale is dropping pictures and got me looking crazy out.
Make sure y'all check out Let's Talk Fashion at 10 a.m. And I like that kid, Sanat, man. He is making major moves, making hella money, and doing everything right with this social media, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm starting to see more and more, and I'm gonna tell you that AI stuff is just wow. I have a cousin that has a marketing company, and you know how we I know we were using the AI to do some of the JBT commercials, blase, blase, blase. He showed me some AI the other day, y'all, and I couldn't even tell it was AI at all. I mean, it's amazing how they're doing this stuff now, where they can take my face and add my voice to it, but I never said none of this stuff, and they can make me say whatever they want me to say. That's scary, y'all. This world is getting cold crazy, man. You know what I mean? I mean, you end up going to jail for something you never said. Other than that, man, it's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Y'all got all the latest news of what's happening in the world of boxing. Y'all can go out there into all these YouTube streets and be very versed of what's going on, and know it before they do. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here. Peace. How you turn this damn thing off? And we out of here.